My name is Brian Hughes. I'm the Program Director at PGA Master Professional at Keiser University's College of Golf. This is my 14th year finishing up here at the College of Golf. Been here since before day one. During those 14 years, I have taught literally every subject we offer at some point in time. Primarily, rules of golf has always been a specialty, as well as golf swing fundamentals. My fascination with golf probably began as a youngster in a small town, bored out of his mind, who loved to play baseball. And the hard part about being a baseball nut in a small town is you need to find more people to play with. And when I couldn't find them, what I started doing was going to across the street from my house to a baseball field. And I took a couple of my dad's clubs and as many old golf balls as I could find, and I'd go tee them up at home plate and see how many home runs I could hit. Well, guess what? Before long, they were going way over the fence, and I wasn't playing baseball anymore. Next thing I knew, I was becoming a golfer. My defining moment in golf, and when you've been at this as long as I have, that's a challenging question. I would have to say, growing up in Western Pennsylvania, I was not a country club kid. I grew up in a family business in a small town, and my defining moment was probably making the decision to move from that town at the age of 22 years old, fresh out of college, and moving to begin my golf career in Mobile, Alabama, of all places. That was a commitment at that point. And I would say if I hadn't made that decision once upon a time, Lord only knows where I'd be today. So probably the most important decision I ever made. There are so many golf professionals on tour now that I like to watch, and they play, they play a different game than what I grew up playing, between equipment and golf balls and strength and technology that makes them better players. But if I had to say I enjoy watching anyone right now, it's likely, I like watching John ROM. He's so strong. He's got a unique golf swing, and he's just steady as can be. I like watching some of the younger guys come up. Colin Morikawa is a lot of fun. My wife would give me grief if I didn't say him, because that's her favorite. I haven't figured out why yet. Probably Justin Thomas is good to watch. He shows a lot of enthusiasm on the golf course. You never know, you never doubt how he's feeling on the golf course, which makes it entertaining to watch. And of course, in the back of my mind, I'm still hoping that Tiger Woods comes back someday, because he's given us more enjoyment on the golf course probably than anybody has ever done. Top 3 courses every golfer should play. That's a challenging question, because it's should versus able to. One of the challenges with this game is some of the greatest courses are the toughest to get on for one reason or another. Number 1 on the list, and it's been number 1 on my list, and I haven't got there yet, is Augusta National. I have literally watched that golf course in person a dozen times, on TV countless times, and it just kills me that I've never had a chance to play it. I feel like I know every corner of it. So that's got to be number 1. Pebble Beach is easily the most beautiful location I've ever seen at a golf course. Pacific Ocean, the wildlife, everything about it will never be duplicated. And number 3 would be any golf course you happen to be on. You set a couple fantasy ones out there like I just did, but any golf course you're on with friends, family, whatever it might be, that's the best golf course to be on. We've had so many good students here through the College of Golf over my 14 years, and the vast majority are good people. We have a common interest. We shared interest in the game. But I would say that probably my favorite thing that students do is stay in touch after they graduate. When they leave, they move on with their lives. They leave school, they go on, they get married, they start careers, and the majority lose touch, just like I did with all of my teachers way back in the day. But the ones that make the effort to stay in touch And some of them, I heard from one the other day that graduated 12 years ago. And we still stay in touch. And it's nice to see how his career and life have changed. And it gives you a warm feeling whenever they still stay in touch and remember you that much longer after graduation. For someone learning to golf, I think obviously getting some proper assistance at the beginning is important. Someone who's used to teaching beginners the game, someone who enjoys teaching beginners the game, and getting off to a good start that way is so important. And hopefully that person stresses fun. The ability to play this game well takes dedication and practice and countless hours and almost a selfishness that a lot of people struggle with. But if the instruction becomes fun, if the player learns at first to not take this too seriously and to enjoy the process of improvement, then how much they play and how good they get really becomes kind of up to the individual. Get some help, learn the basics of the game, learn how to have fun, learn what makes other people upset with you on the golf course, because a lot of people will take up this game and a lot of people will quit because of the fact that they don't know the expectations of other golfers. Skill level, to me, is way down the list. The ability to feel comfortable in the golf environment is, to me, most important, because after that, it's still a game and we're just going to have fun with it.